What is going on in Toxic Land, YouTube, true crime? True crime as a entity is finished on YouTube.
But for sure start, I want to tell you a story I told everybody on Red, in case you blue people come and sit down and talk to me. The ultimate con of all time, they say AD scam. It's the ultimate scam of all time in today's paper in England. Artists, £13,000 for an invisible work. I think it's hilarious. I have to tell it again. Artists sold an invisible sculpture for £13,000. It comes with a certificate of authenticity, even though it only exists in his mind. So he sold a thought. He sold a thought. And the thought was, we all come from nothing and go to nothing. So there's you, nothing. I am, it's called. But it's nothing. And he auctioned it in Italy, and somebody bought it for £13,000. And he said, well, there you go. And he took the money and laughed. Which proves to you and me, we are fools. People are fools. They believe stuff. The guy told you it's a thought. It doesn't exist. And he says you have to put it on display 5 foot by 5 foot with no artificial lighting to make it work. Well, it's nothing. It's you heard of them like selling a banana with a plaster on, or an on-made bed, or things. Well, at least it was something, because art is art, right? This is nothing. He sold nothing. And I want you to remember that about people, that you can really trick people's minds. I like the way I've designed the set tonight to match the pattern on my shirt. Now you might say, why are you saying that, Alan? I like the way I've designed the set tonight to match the pattern on my shirt. You might say, why is he mentioning that he took the effort to make a background that's got black in it, purple and pink, like he's got on his shirt? That should tell you something about me that you're not going to get anywhere else. My attention to detail is immense. Although I've just told you the story about being dyslexic, that gives me a gift that I can see the big picture.
Did you see the memo about this?
Yeah, I have the memo right here. I just forgot.
And I'll go ahead and make sure you get another copy of that memo.
Okay.
We're not doing this for money. We're not doing this for money.
Hello, I am Frank Rusek. Last summer, on August 13th, 2018, my daughter Shannon Watts and her children were murdered. They were killed by Shannon's husband, and the children's father, Chris Watts. Every time we turn around, there is someone trying to capitalize on our tragedy. By spreading false rumors and outright lies about Shannon and our grandchildren. It needs to stop.
And I mean, we called Facebook, we called YouTube, we called Twitter. I mean, honestly, when Frank talks about the people who were there for him, there's a dedicated group of people who were just going out there and constantly, you know, reporting, trying to get back at these people, essentially to take these things down. But they're, like Frank is saying, there's no regulatory arm of YouTube. There's no customer service line for YouTube, no customer service line for Facebook to contact. And we have really tried.
Our online social media sites like Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We have contacted you many times, reported this abuse, but no avail. We are calling on you again to do the right thing, to take some responsibility for your platforms and stop this despicable conduct.
And did you come here back to Colorado here today, I mean, for the sole purpose of doing this?
Yes, I did.
Why?
Why? Because I felt it needed to be done here at her house.
Because that's how bad it is.
Yes, it is.
And
finally, to the people who have stood with us, who have supported us and prayed for us and our family. For Shannon and her grandchildren, we can't thank you enough. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that are helping us, and they're pushing, and they're really, really pushing to get these people stopped. But it just seems as though YouTube just, I don't know what it is with them.
What has been the response, let's say, of Facebook when you said, please help us, you know, and flag this? What's been the response?
Nothing. Nothing. It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be like this. I shouldn't have to be out here doing this. These Facebook and people should be regulating their people instead of just letting them go. Making money off of my daughter's death is ridiculous. There's a few out there making some big money off it.
I know these.
have you talked with them personally, or any of them?
Don't want to talk to them.
If you're a new patron, welcome. There's a little button here, PayPal Support AD. Do you want to sponsor tonight's show? That's because those bastards on YouTube don't pay me a penny. And I spent 15 hours on today's show. You have to make a PayPal donation, which is green there. If you haven't got PayPal, why not just up your monthly tariff? You know, it's $5, $10. You can go to $20. Why not just up your subscription if you want?
You
put that in your pipe and smoke it.
My attention to detail is immense. That gives me a gift, that I can see the big picture.
Did you see the memo about this?